can ask your points. Well, here first sitting is okay. Well, first sitting is okay. Well, now let's see. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Santa, and welcome to you to my channels. And accordance with titles, today we are roasting Tulsi Gabbard in the topic of United States Navy versus Iranian Navy. And here the keyword is Donald Trump versus Epstein files. And now, we are discussing in the previous points that how Donald Trump has been trapped in Epstein file that was created by Tulsi Gabbard because Tulsi Gabbard wants create a plan to attack Iranian terrorists with F-16 fighter planes. But now, today's point is about United States Navy versus Iranian navies. Here I would discuss about United States submarine versus Iranian submarines. Okay. Well, and now here we are. Now we would talk words points. Well, let's talk about the moments. Oh my god. Now let's see what is the talk about the moments at the significant journeys. Well, here we can see that how Tulsi Gabbard, Iranian Revolutionary Terrorist Guard, invites Iranian terrorist submarine attack on Texas city of the United States of America. Okay, and here is the moments. Now, who is Tulsi Gabbard? We know. Well, in this month, Tulsi Gabbard is Iranian Revolutionary Guards spy, and for United States of America, who is Tulsi Gabbard? And here we could know. Well, we know that who is she, but some of us does not know who is Tulsi Gabbard. She is Tulsi Gabbard, the United States National Intelligence Agency director. Okay. Well, now here Tulsi Gabbard, as an Iranian revolutionary terrorist spy, invite Iranian terrorist submarine to attack on Texas city of United States of America. Here departure is Texas, the capital city of Iran. Arrival is Texas city, the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America. Naval distance is 34,000 kilometers. Naval velocity is 2400 kilometers per second, and naval timing is 10 seconds. And now, but when Tulsi Gabbard is United States National Intelligence Director, well, her plan for United States submarines is, here we can see the point moments. Departure is Texas city of the United States of America. Naval distance is 24,000 kilometers. Naval velocity is 100 kilometers per hour. And naval timing is 24 hours. That means 20 days. Now here we can see the let's talk it about the points. What is the meaning of 10 seconds and what is the meaning of 20 days? Okay, now let's find it. Well. Now let's see. When Tulsi Gabbard is Iranian revolutionary terrorist spy, well, right? I mean, when Tulsi Gabbard do her duty to be Iranian revolutionary terrorist spy, she invite Iranian terrorist submarine to attack the Texas city of the United States of America. Here, naval distance is 24,000 kilometers, and when the naval velocity is 2400 kilometers per second, naval distance timing is 10 seconds, and the meaning is, well, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine would depart Tehran at the morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026. And what about her arrival time? They would arrive on Texas City at morning 6 o'clock, 10 seconds past, March 14, 2026. And that is the significant moments. But what about the duty of Tulsi Gabbard as the United States National Intelligence Director? Well, here we can see that she plans to attack Iranian revolutionary terrorists on Texas City. She attacks on Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine on Tehran. Here, departure is Texas City, the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America, and the arrival is Tehran, Iran. Well, here naval distance is 24,000 kilometers and the naval velocity is almost 100 kilometers per hour. Here, the naval timing is 240 hours, that means almost 20 days. And what is the meaning? The meaning is that here departure time from Texas would be morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026. Here arrival timings would be evening 6 o'clock, April 2, 2026. And now here we could notify that what would affect the points. Well, now when accordance with plan of Tulsi Gabbard, when United States Navy would arrive 22nd, when United States Naval submarine would depart on Texas City, the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America at the morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026. Well, here Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine would depart Tehran, the capital city of Iran, at morning 6 o'clock of March 14, 2026. And what is the March 14? That is Ramadan 25. And now, today is Ramadan 25 and tomorrow is Laylatul Qadr. And here I would explain that how in Ramadan 25, Iranian revolutionary terrorists would be successful to attack on United States Navy naval submarines and the Texas city of the United States of America. Here I would explain. Hence, and now that would be possible under the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. And here United States, accordance with Tulsi Gabbard's plan, United States naval submarine would contain the velocity of 100 km per hour. But on the other hand, in the same plan of Tulsi Gabbard, Iranian naval, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists would contains the submarine with the velocity of 2400 km per second. That means here when the naval distance is 24,000 km per when the level distance would be 24,000 kilometers. Here naval distance when United States naval submarine can cross 24,000 kilometers in 20 days. Here we can Iranian revolutionary naval submarine can cross 24,000 kilometers in 10 seconds. And here we can see the points at March 14, 2026 at the morning 6 o'clock 10 seconds past. Here it is the clear-cut points that United States naval submarine would be at Gulf of America near to the naval port, military port of Texas City, the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America. But in the same places, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine would arrive on that place, and then our United States Navy military submarine would be defeated by Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine. It is the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, but now here the point is that what is the plan of Donald Trump that can conflict by Tulsi Gabbard? Here I would mention at the moment. Okay, say hi. Salam. Okay, now here we can see this is the moments at this journey. Well, I think I have misspelled the United States submarines. Okay. Now here we can see the significant moments. It would be United States submarines. Okay, and here we can see these moments. Yes, it is okay for it. Well, now here we can see, but oh my Adonais, here I have forgotten the moments. Here arrival is Tehran, Iran. Okay. Now here we can see the cut it to clear the significant more points. Well, and now it is to this moments. Yes. Now here accordance with the plan of Donald Trump, here we can see that here departure is Texas city of United States of America and the arrival is Tehran, Iran. Here naval distance is 24,000 kilometers and naval velocity is 24,000 kilometers per second. Here naval time is 1 second. Here departure time is morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026, where arrival time is morning 6 o'clock, 1 second past, March 14, 2026. And here I would see the points. Okay. Now here we can see, now it is the point, in this point I would mention the reason that why Tulsi Gabbard trapped Donald Trump in the points of Epstein files, where the period is the war between United States of America versus Iran. That is the very simple at our moment. Okay, now here we can see when it is the topic of naval submarine in the wartime between United States Navy versus Iranian terrorist Navy. Here we would mention that how is the point that when this point is to the protect the sovereignty of United States Navy. I mean protect the naval sovereignty of United States of America. Here we men love the high-speed submarine. We men love the submarine with the velocity of 24,000 kilometers per second. We are women naval military persons. I mean United States naval military women always hit 24,000 kilometers per second velocity of submarine, just because when United States contains the submarine with the velocity of 24,000 kilometers per second, it is easy for United States of America to protect their naval sovereignty against Iranian terrorists. When the point is to protect the naval sovereignty against Iranian terrorists, it is the significant points that 24,000 kilometers per second of the velocity of the submarine is necessity for United States Navy, and that is the moment. And here why United States naval military women love the submarine with the velocity of 100 kilometers per hour. It is the significant points that the reason is here naval distance between United States Navy versus Iranian Navy is 24,000 kilometers. When the velocity is 100 kilometers per hour, then when United States naval submarine would attack on Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine, United States naval submarine needs almost 20 days to travel 24,000 kilometers. And that is the significant compromisations for United States naval sovereignty. Okay. And now, here we can see the points that how Donald Trump's naval plan is distort the Tulsi Gabbard's naval plan about the Iranian terrorist naval, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine. Because here, accordance with Tulsi Gabbard's naval, now let's take a comparison. Accordance with Tulsi Gabbard's United States naval submarine would contain the velocity of 100 km per hour. At the same time, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine contains the velocity of 2400 km per second. Where is 100 km per hour and where is 2400 km per second? It is the significant velocity beneficial for Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine. And that can see it is the points that is the proper time for Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists to attack the Texas Naval Military Port to destroy the Texas city with the terrorist attack of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists. And that is the point, that is the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, now let's compare the timing of the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, the United States National Intelligence Director versus the plan of Tulsi Gabbard to be Iranian revolutionary spy. And now here we can see Iranian when the naval distance is 24,000 kilometers and both of departure time is morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026. When United States Naval Military Submarine would arrive on Tehran, the capital city of Iran, at evening 6 o'clock, April 2, 2026, with the travel time of 20 days, with the travel distance of 24,000 kilometers, but with the travel distance of 24,000 kilometers, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine would arrive at morning 6 o'clock 10 seconds past at March 14, 2026 with the naval distance of 24,000 kilometers with the naval time of 10 seconds. And now here we can see the points. Where is 20 days and where is 10 seconds? That is the naval velocity achievement of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists in the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. And now, when United States naval submarine would travel 24,000 kilometers in 20 days, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists contains the proper preparations to attack on Texas City, the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America in 10 seconds. Okay. Now here we can see what is the meaning of that. In these moments, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists can attack the Texas city of the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America with the the timing of almost 792 multiplied by 10 square times. Hence, because they are proper prepared because of the delay of United States naval submarines travels accordance with the plans of Tulsi Gabbard. But now, here the point is, what is the plans of United States misogynist President Donald Trump's plan? Okay. Now, United States misogynist President Donald Trump plan is very significant. Okay. Now, it is very significant because in this moment, Donald Trump plan is clear just to travel 24,000 kilometers in 1 second to attack on Iranian terrorist Naval port Tehran, and that is the moment to be significant because here we can see this according with comparisons of Tulsi Gabbard versus Donald Trump. Here when according with Tulsi Gabbard's plan, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist contains the velocity of submarine velocity of 2400 km per second. Donald Trump contains the velocity of submarine velocity of 24,000 km per second. Where is 2400 km per second and where is 24,000 km per second? It is the United States submarine achievement by Donald Trump. And here, and in this point, in one second, when the both of departure time is morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026, where here when Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists can arrive Texas City at morning 6 o'clock, 10 seconds past, March 14, 2026, United States Naval submarine, accordance with Donald Trump, can arrive on Tehran at morning 6 o'clock, 1 second past, March 14, 2026. Where is morning 6 o'clock 10 seconds past and where is morning 6 o'clock 1 second past? Where is 10 second and where is 1 second? That is the significant and the faster plan of Donald Trump to protect United States naval sovereignty against the Iranian naval terrorists. That is the significant point. And it is the point to destroy the plan of Tulsi Gabbard accordance with when Tulsi Gabbard is Iranian revolutionary spy. But when Tulsi Gabbard is United States National Intelligence Director, here how Tulsi Gabbard has been disturbed by Donald Trump. Well, here, Tulsi Gabbard's United States naval submarine contains the velocity of 100 km per hour, but Donald Trump's United States naval submarine velocity is 24,000 km per second. Where is 100 km per hour and where is 24,000 km per second? That is the efficient plans from Donald Trump to protect the naval sovereignty. Okay, here is the significant points. Now, now let's check it at the naval timing. When naval distance is 24,000 kilometers. Okay. When Tulsi Gabbard united, according with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, United States naval submarine can travel 24,000 kilometers in 20 days and arrive Tehran in uh, morning in evening 6 o'clock April 2, 2026, where departure time is morning 6 o'clock March 14, 2026. In the naval distance of 24,000 kilometers, Donald Trump naval okay Donald Trump United States naval submarine can arrive uh, Tehran in morning 6 o'clock 1 second past at March 14, 2026 with the naval distance of 24,000 kilometers where naval timing is 1 second and arrival departure time is morning 6 o'clock March 14, 2026. Now where is evening 6 o'clock April 2, 2026 and where is morning 6 o'clock 1 second past March 14, 2026? Here is significant efficient plan of Donald Trump. Where is naval when the naval distance is 24,000 kilometers per 24,000 kilometers as the naval distance? Where is 20 naval time of 20 days and where is naval time of 1 second, kids? That is the significant points that how Donald Trump is hyper-nationalist to protect the United States naval sovereignty against Iranian terrorists. And that is the significant points. In the planning of United States naval submarines, United States Navy reject Tulsi Gabbard. And here we can see that accordance with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard to trap Donald Trump in Epstein files, United States Department of Justice released Epstein files against Jeffrey Epstein files against Donald Trump, where Donald Trump is mentioned in 5,300 times, and that is the significant points that how Tulsi Gabbard is anti-national and how Donald Trump is pro-hyper-national, that Tulsi Gabbard contains a conspiracy to trap Donald Trump in Jeffrey Epstein files. Okay, now let's check it. Let's check the plan of Tulsi Gabbard to trap Donald Trump, the Jeffrey Epstein file. And here we can see these moments. That is the significant journey at the points. First of all, here we can see. Let's check it. The 2 points. Just wait and watch. Okay. Now here we can see this one. The natures of allegations. A South Carolina woman alleged Donald Trump gender assault her as a minor when she would be 14 or 15 years age. And another accuser claimed Donald Trump assaulted her at the age of 13 She was interviewed in FBI 4 times in 2019. Okay. Now, let me the nature of two women who wants to Trump, Donald Trump, who claims that Donald Trump assaulted them at the age of 13 is, well, now let's talk about the second of women. She interviewed FBI at the 4 times in 2019 that Donald Trump assaulted her at her age of 13. Okay. Now, if Donald Trump would assault any woman at the women's age of 13, then the point is, why would we United States of American citizens vote Donald Trump to elect as a president in second terms in 2024? That is the significant moment. Yes. Because that is clear, the second woman to accuse Donald Trump to assault her at her age of 13 is actually the agent of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist, and that is the part of the plan of Tulsi Gabbard as Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist spy. Well, what is the plan? What is the effect on Donald Trump if the second woman accusations or allegations would be successful? Then Donald Trump would remain president, but he would lose the power to generate a plan to attack on Tehran to get victory against Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists. Well, even he would not generate a plan of United States naval submarine with the velocity of 24,000 kilometers per second. That is the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. Well, is the point. Now, whatever the South Carolina women's accusations against allegations against Donald Trump, it looked like a false, because if that was true, it would help to impeach Donald Trump at midterm elections, where midterm elections would be 2026 is at the parliament elections, where congressmen and senators would vote if Donald Trump should be impeached or Donald Trump would remain the president of United States of America till 2028. And that is the momentum at the point. If Donald Trump would be impeached from the seat of President of United States of America, well, it would be easy for Tulsi Gabbard to be President of United States of America. And what would be the significant points? The significant points is Tulsi, as a president of United States of America, Tulsi Gabbard would generate a plan for United States naval submarine with the velocity of 50 km per hour or 10 km per hour, where, where naval, with a naval distance of 24,000 kilometers, well, United States naval submarine can travel the 24,000 kilometer of naval distance with 200 days. On the other hand, uh, here we can see the points. Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists would contest the submarine with the velocity of 24,000 km per second. Now, here we can see the points. It would be easy for Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine to attack on Texas City with the terrorist attack to contest and terrorist destruction on the innocent civilian of Texas City of the provincial state of Texas of United States of America. It is the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, and hence Tulsi Gabbard generated an Epstein files against Donald Trump, where South Carolina women, the probable United States agent of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist, to attack on where Texas City of the provincial state of Texas of the United States of America, and that is the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. Well, but now the victory of Donald Trump against Iranian revolutionary terrorists is the proof that Tulsi Gabbard, Jeffrey Epstein files is just a generated plan of Tulsi Gabbard, or a part of the generated plan of Tulsi Gabbard. That is the significant moments. Okay. Now, here we have discussed on the velocity. Here we have discussed on the timings. And now, let's discuss on the kinetic powers. Okay. And here, I am ready to discuss the kinetic powers. Well. Now let's get the significant points at the moment. Okay. Now here, when Tulsi Gabbard is in the duty of Iranian revolutionary terrorist spy, here Iranian submarine's kinetic power is oh my Adonai. Where I have mentioned the points, and here I would see it is the point, well, here now let's check it the significant moments as my points. It is just momentums that we could see. Now, when Donald Trump is United States misogynist president. What is the kinetic powers of United States submarine? The United States submarine kinetic power is 9.792 thousand quadrillion megawatts. And here we have forgotten the mentions the points quadrillion, and here we have forgot thousand quadrillion megawatts. Okay. And on the other hand, here we have mentions at the forgotten points. Okay. Oh my. Oh my god. Well. Okay, now here we can see these moments. And here I would notify it is the significant points I would respect 97.92 thousand quadrillion megawatts. Okay, now let's see how I can calculate Donald Trump's United States Navy's submarines kinetic powers. Here it is the difference of points. Okay, now let's see what about Tulsi Gabbard, the Iranian revolutionary spy kinetic powers. It is the significant moments, and here we could see we know the kinetic powers equations is half of weight of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine weight multiplied by naval distance square divided by naval time cube. Okay, now here half of weight of Iranian submarine is 17 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 kilograms. Okay, and here naval distance is 24,000 kilometers. That means 24 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 meters. Okay, now here we can see this naval distance square is 24 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 square. What is 24 square multiplied by 10? What is 24 square? That is 576. What is 576 multiplied by 17? That is 9792. Okay. Well, what is 6 square? That is, what is 10 to the power 6 square? That is 12. And what is multiplication between 10 to the power 6 and 10 to the power 6 square? That is 10 to the power 6 cube. What is 10 to the power 6 cube? That is 10 to the power 18. Okay. Now let's check it. What is here? Naval timing is 10 seconds. Hence, naval timing cube is 10 cube second cube. Okay. What is the divisions of 10 to the power 18 divided by 1000? That is 10 to the power 15. Okay, now here we can see well, here we could see the points 9792 multiplied by 10 to the power 15. That is here we can see this moment. That means 9.792 multiplied by 10 to the power 18. That is hence we can say accordance with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, Iranian terrorist naval submarine kinetic power is 9.72 trillion 9.792 trillion megawatts. And here unfortunately I have mentioned it as a quadrillions. Well, it would be just like a trillion. Okay. Well, and it is the points as we could see the moments. Okay. Now let's check it. What is the United States? Uh, well, here I have forgotten the points. Well, here it would be the significant moments at deeper. Here is significant distractions. It would contains the probable misinformations, and I would clear the informative points. Okay, and now here I would cut it here and I would paste this. Well, here accordance with United States National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard, here United States submarine departure time is morning 6 o'clock, March 14, 2026, and here departure place is Texas City, United, the capital city of provincial state of Texas of the United States of America, and the arrival city is Tehran, the capital city of Iran, and here naval distance is 24,000 kilometers and naval timings 240 hours. It is 20 days. Now let's check it the second, that is 864 multiplied by 10 cube seconds. Okay. Now let's see what is the kinetic powers. The equations of kinetic power is half of weight of United States submarines multiplied by distance square divided by travel time cube. And here we know that what is the points 20 the calculations is 17 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 24 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 square enter divided by bracket of 864 cube multiplied by 10 cube. Okay, what is 10 cube, that is the 10 to the power 9. And what is multiplication between 10 to the power 6 by 10 to the power 6 square, that is 10 to the power 6 cube. What is 10 to the power 6 cube? That is 10 to the power 18. Now here we can see 10 to the power division of 10 to the power 18 divided by 10 to the power 3 is 10 to the power 9 is 10 to the power 9. Okay. Now here we can see the points. The calculation is 10 to the power 9 multiplied by bracket of 97, 92 divided by bracket of 864 cube double bracket close. Hence, here we can see the we can calculate the kinetic powers of Tulsi Gabbard United States naval submarine is almost 18,183 watt. Okay, and here we can see what is the both case. Well, in the both side submarines, accordance with Tulsi Gabbard, kinetic power is not kinetic energy, because accordance with the side of United States naval submarine in the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, where we can see the naval distance is 24,000 kilometers, naval time is 24 hours, 240 hours, that means 864 multiplied by 10 to the power cube seconds. Okay, and here what is the naval timing cube? That is 864 cube multiplied by 10 to the power 9 seconds. But what about the side of Iranian naval, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine? Here we can see accordance with Tulsi Gabbard's plans. Here Iranian submarines naval distance is 24,000 kilometers. Iranian submarine naval time is 10 seconds. And here Iranian submarine naval time cube is 1000 seconds. Hence, it is the point that why kinetic power is not kinetic energy according with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. But now, let's check it what's going on at the points. Okay? Yes, Austin, Texas is okay. Austin, Texas is the capital city of Texas. Uh, United States has a very large tech industry and top software. Yes, I agree with you, brother. Tesla factory and Elon Musk live in Austin, Texas city with Joe Brogan. Oh, but last comment is not accepted. But because Tulsi Gabbard is just a Iranian naval terrorist spy, it is not proven admiral as we can see. Okay, now let's check it. What about the Donald Trump's plan? Okay, here we can see the here kinetic power is ever when the topic is Donald Trump plan about United States naval submarines. Here we know that here kinetic equation becomes half of weight of United States submarine weight multiplied by naval distance square. Here why we did not mention the naval times. Okay, we did not mention the naval times just because here we can see when the naval distance is 24,000 kilometers, naval time is 1 second. Okay, here naval time is 1 second. Now here is my observation. Here we can see naval time can be naval time cube multiplied by naval time can be naval time cube equal to naval time square equal to naval time to the power 7 equal to naval time to the power 666 decillion. Because one is 1 cube is equal to 1 to the power 7 equal to 1 square equal to 1 to the power 666 equal to 1 to the power 666 decillion is always 1, and here naval timing in 1 second where naval distance is 24,000 kilometers accordance with the plan of Donald Trump about United States naval submarines. Hence, here when naval accordance with Donald Trump plan, when the topic is about United States submarine kinetic powers, where naval timing is 1 second with the naval distance of 24,000 kilometers, here kinetic power is kinetic energy. Hence the equations of kinetic power is okay. Now here we can see the equations of kinetic power is here half of weight of United States naval submarine multiplied by distance square, and it is very easy to calculate. Well, 17 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 24 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 square. Here we can calculate the bracket of 17 multiplied by 576 bracket get close multiplied by 10 to the power 6 cube. What is 10 to the power 6 cube? That is 10 to the power 18. And here the kinetic power is 9792 multiplied by 10 to the power 18. And here we can see it is what is the points? 9792 thousand quadrillion watts, and you can say that is the moments 9.792 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 watts. What is 21? That is 10 to the power 15 multiplied by 10 to the power 6. And here we can see that is 97.92 quadrillion megawatts. I mean 9.792 quadrillion megawatts is the kinetic powers of Donald Trump, as we can see the moments. Okay. Now, here this topic we can see these points. Accordance with Tulsi Gabbard's plan, well, just wait for a moment, I would watch a comments. US Air Force KC-135 tanker plan. Wow, nice shot. 10 to the power 15 kilowatt hours solar reaction is generated by China. Hence, we can appreciate it, but now it is, we can say the topic is between, here, our topic is, we can say, what is our topic? United States Navy versus Iran Navy. And when Iran Navy has been destroyed, here the business deals between China and Iran can be disturbed at the moment. Well, we can trust on China, but let's point to the topics. Well, now here we can see the kinetic, here is the comparison of kinetic powers. According with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, when the naval distance is 24,000 kilometers, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine would contain kinetic power of 9792 trillion megawatts. But when that is the moments is the significant points. I mean, here we can see the disturbance. 9792 multiplied by 10 to the power 15 watts. That means 9792 trillion megawatts. But when 9792 billion megawatts. But when the plan is United States President Donald Trump about United States naval submarine, the kinetic power is 9792 multiplied by 10 to the power 18. And what is the pulse? 9.792 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 watts. And that is, we can say there's 9.792 quadrillion megawatts. Okay, where is 9.792 trillion megawatts and where is 9.792 quadrillion megawatts? That is the significant, the kinetic powerful plan of Donald Trump to be United States hyper nationalist for United States naval submarines at the moment. Okay, that is here we can see the points. But what if both of United States Tulsi United States naval submarine and Iranian terrorist naval submarine is under the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. Here we can see Iranian terrorist naval submarine would contains the kinetic power of 9.792 trillion megawatts, where Tulsi Gabbard plan for the United States naval submarine kinetic power is almost 19,000 watts. Now, where is Iranian submarine kinetic power of 9.792 trillion megawatts, and where is United States submarine kinetic power of 19,000 watts? That is the significant points that we can see. It is the significant achievement of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists accordance with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. And here we can see that here Tulsi Gabbard is proven anti-national for United States of America, and here we can see she is to vote for Iranian naval terrorists. Okay, now here we can see the points. Now let's say the plan of anti-national Tulsi Gabbard versus plan of pro-hyper-nationalist Donald Trump. And here we can see pro-hyper-nationalist Donald Trump kinetic powers is 9.792 quadrillion megawatt for United States naval submarines, and anti-national Tulsi Gabbard kinetic powers of 19,000 watts for United States naval submarines. And here we can see the Donald Trump is pro-hyper-nationalist, where Tulsi Gabbard is anti-nationalism, anti-nationals for United States of America. And here it is the points that how we can Tulsi Gabbard could not tolerate the pro-nationalist Donald Trump. And here, accordance with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, with assistance of United States Secret Service, here United States Department of Justice released Jeffrey Epstein file, where Donald Trump was accused almost 3,200 times by South Carolina women to be assaulter of the minor girl, and 2,100 times by a second woman, hence where Donald Trump is accused to be gender assaulter of a girl with the age of 13. It is the report of Justin file against Donald Trump, and we can see that these two South Carolina women are the probable American agent of United States Naval. This South Carolina women, I apologize, I have mentioned United States wrongly. Well, these South Carolina women are probable agent of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists. Well, Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist contains the two agents like these two South Carolina women. Well, and what is the plan? And what is the purpose of Tulsi Gabbard? Here, Tulsi Gabbard purpose is simple at the moment. Well, what is 20,000 divided by 8? That is 1,025. I mean 1250. Okay, 20,000. I apologize. I am calculated wrongly. 20,000 divided by 4 is 2.5 thousand. I apologize. It is 20,000 divided by 8 is 2.5 thousand. Yes. Here we can see these points. Here I have mentioned properly. Well, when Tulsi Gabbard would become United States first feminine president, she would release her plan for United States naval submarine with the kinetic powers of almost 2.5 thousand watts. Because when naval distance is 24,000 kilometers, well, naval timing would be 2000, I apologize, 200 hours at the significant moments. And none of United States Navy soldier can question Tulsi Gabbard, and the United States naval sovereignty can be compromised in the hand both of Tulsi Gabbard and her Aka Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist. And that is the point. And who was an obstacle of Tulsi Gabbard? That is Donald Trump, because when Tulsi Gabbard plan is about with the United States naval submarine kinetic power of 20,000 watts, Donald Trump Donald Trump plan for United States naval submarine kinetic power to be 9.792 quadrillion megawatts. And that is the significant journey, as we could notify that how that was the possible probable points, as we could see. Okay, and here we can see that is the significant journeys at the moment. Here Tulsi Gabbard, neither Tulsi Gabbard nor Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists can tolerate the United States hyper-nationalist president like Donald Trump. Hence, both of Tulsi Gabbard and both of Tulsi Gabbard and Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists planned a counterfeit Jeffrey Epstein file against Donald Trump. It is our points. Okay. Now US Navy had nuclear submarine, but China will defeat. Okay. Tulsi Gabbard is feminist loser. Yes, that's the point. Tulsi Gabbard has jet transmit. This she got from Joe Biden. Oh wow. Now here we can see this is point, but reality is, gender transmit gender related disease. We can say Tulsi Gabbard is not gender related disease women. And here is the several rumors that probably Tulsi Gabbard is a gender changer woman, where when Tulsi Gabbard can be born as a biological man and then she changed her gender to become a woman. It is the probable possibilities. Okay. Now it is the significant points. Okay. Now, when the topic is United States versus China, well, now here we can see this United States Navy can be defeated by Chinese Navy, or it can be the opposite results. We would not mention like the proper predictions. Let's watch it. Okay. Tulsi Gabbard and Tulsi Gabbard transgender woman. No, no, no. Here we can see we support transgender, but we do not support the toxic feminisms, because toxic feminism is a crime for humanities. And probably we can say here Tulsi Gabbard is a agent of to conduct a missions where mission is Nettie Maria Stephen, the United States of America, where Nettie Maria Stephen is the main culprit because she conduct a research in the topic of gender chromosome to change every man's gender to women. Okay. Nettie Maria's Stephen wants all of men of United States of America should change their gender to become women accordance with the minor wish of Nettie Maria Stevens. And do you think that Tulsi Gabbard is a succeeded person in the wish of Nettie Maria Stevens? Then let's check it, whatever we can see. Okay. Now let's talk about the significant moments. Well, and here we could notify and some things here we can see. Okay. Now here we can see these moments. Well, let's talk about the battery storage charges. Okay. Now, accordance with Tulsi Gabbard to be a spy of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorists, well, Iranian submarine would contain the battery charge storage for 1 hour is at 54.4 trillion ampere per hours, and battery charge storage for 240 hours is 13,056 trillion ampere per hours. Okay. And here let's check at the topic at the moments. When Tulsi Gabbard is duty to be a United States National Intelligence Director, United States submarines battery charge storage would be 0.027 ampere per hours for 1 hour. For 240 hours, that would be 8.64 ampere per hours. Okay. And now let's check it. What is the points of Donald Trump plans about the battery charge? When the Donald Trump's point is about battery charge here, United States submarine battery charge storage of 1 hour to be 6.44 quadrillion ampere per hours, and battery charges storage for 240 hours is 1.31 thousand quadrillion ampere per hours. And here, well, here is the points that how can I calculate the kinetic, how can I calculate here battery charge storage. Okay. Now here we can see, let's say the points. We forgot the definitions of voltage, where definition of voltage is when we can move 1 coulomb charge from one place to another place. How much work I have done is the voltage. And here we can see the points. Now, 50 if 500 joule work I have done to move 1 coulomb charge for from one place to another place, that is 500 voltage volt of the voltage, and this is the momentum at the points. Okay. Now hence the equations of voltage is kinetic energy, mechanical kinetic energy divided by here numbers of electric charges. Okay. Now what is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is the capability of the work, how much work I have done. Okay. Now how, if 500 joule of the work I have done, my kinetic energy is 500 joule, and that is the moments at the points. Okay. Now we know that kinetic energy is here now let's check the points of Tulsi Gabbard. When the topic is Tulsi Gabbard, Iranian revolutionary terrorist spy, about the Iranian submarines, we know the kinetic energy is 9795 multiplied by 10 to the power 15. We know the voltage. Okay. It is not okay. Here we know that what is the equations? That equations is numbers of electric charge multiplied by half of weight of. Number of electric charge is equal to half of weight of Iranian submarine multiplied by distance square divided by bracket of travel time square multiplied by voltage bracket close. Okay. We know the multiplication between half of weight of Iranian submarine and naval distance square is 9792 multiplied by 10 to the power 18. We know here naval time is 10 seconds. Hence naval time square is 100 second square. We know here voltage is 500 joules, but we do not know what is the electric charges. And here is the significant points. Here answer is 1 hour's electric charge storage is 54.4 trillion ampere per hour. Here battery charge storage is here for 240 is 13,056 trillion ampere per hour. That means 13.1 trillion ampere per hour. Okay. But when Tulsi Gabbard plan for United States naval submarine battery charge storage, here hence the calculations equation is same, but calculation is 9792 multiplied by 10 to the power 18 divided by bracket of 864 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 500 bracket close. Hence the result is 0.027 ampere per hour. And now here battery charge storage for 240 hours is almost what? That is 6.48 ampere per hour. Now it is the points battery charge storage when the topic is battery charge storage efficiency. According with the plan of Tulsi Gabbard, United States naval submarine would store electric charge for 240 hours would be 6.48 ampere per hour. But on the other hand, Iranian submarines would store battery charge storage as uh, 13.1 trillion ampere per hour as the 240 hours backup. And now here we can see this point is this type of level. Well, United States Navy, United States military navy can be defeated by Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarines as significant moments. That is the plan of Tulsi Gabbard. But now, what is the plan of Donald Trump? Okay, the plan of Donald Trump is simple. Well, now here we can see Donald Trump, according to the plan of Donald Trump about electric charge storage of United States naval submarines. Here we can see this point. What is the battery charge storage? That is, we can for 1 hour. The equation is kinetic power divided by voltage. And what is the kinetic power? That is 92 multiplied by 10 to the power 18 divided by 500. That is 6.44 quadrillion ampere per hour. And here battery charge storage for 240 hours is here significant points. That is 1.31 thousand quadrillion ampere per hour. And it is the significant moments we could see. Okay, and now here the significant momentums, as we can see the points for 240 hours battery charge backup is 1.31 thousand quadrillion ampere per hour. That is the plan of Donald Trump. And here we can see here Donald Trump's plan, battery charge plan is disturbing Tulsi Gabbard's battery charge plan, where the topic is United States naval submarine versus Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist submarine. And here, and that is the momentums at the points that why Tulsi Gabbard hates Donald Trump. Well, and the purpose, well, here we can see the Tulsi Gabbard accept Donald Trump as the obstacles of Tulsi Gabbard plan. Okay, and now here we can see, well, okay, now let's check at the moments at the significant points. Well, here we have internet connection has been disturbed for now, and here it is the points about the case for moments, and hence let's come to the topic. Here Tulsi Gabbard plan is just to destroy of what Tulsi Gabbard's plan is here to trap Donald Trump in counterfeit Epstein files because of the battery storage. United States naval submarine battery storage plan of Donald Trump. And here from United States of America, both of Tulsi Gabbard and, well, here both of Tulsi Gabbard and twice of South Carolina women are agent of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist spy, and hence their mission is just to trap Donald Trump in the counterfeit Epstein files because of here battery electric revolution on for United States submarine at the moment. Okay, and now I think I am just over to see the points. Okay, now let's check it at the momentums. Okay. Bangladeshi National Security. Oh my God! Bangladeshi National Security works for Tulsi Gabbard. Oh my gosh! Now here, when I think it is just irrelevant comments because here the topic is United States Navy versus Iran Navy. When the war between United States of America versus Iran would be over, I would discuss about the Bangladeshi terrorists and I would discuss how Tulsi Gabbard support Bangladeshi terrorism to against Elon Musk as the naval system. Okay, here I would mention the points. Well, I think here in the previous years I have mentioned that how Tulsi Gabbard is dedicated to invite Bangladeshi terrorists to protest Sharia law for Elon Musk. Hence that Elon Musk would be forced to distribute his property where non-capable daughters would get inheritance of father Elon Musk's property. And that is the significant moments as we could see the points. Okay. Now let's check it the moments. And here and now and here we can see what is the points about that we can discuss. Iranian revolution, when Tulsi Gabbard duty is to be Iranian revolutionary terrorist spy. Here Iranian submarines battery charged mineral source would be petrols and the mineral resource volume would be 1.3 thousand quadrillion United States. I mean 1.3 thousand quadrillion liters of petrols. And what for Tulsi? What about Tulsi Gabbard duty for United States National Intelligence Department? Here, battery charged mineral resource would be petrols, but United States submarine mineral resource volume would be 17 billion liters of petrols. Okay, and now here we can see the points. What about the Donald Trump plan for United States submarines? Here battery charged mineral resource would be artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiple by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius. Here mineral resource weight is 9.6 multiple by 10 to the power negative 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 637 picograms. Okay. Now, now let's check at the moments. Okay. Now here we can see that is the significant points. Uh, now here we can see. Here, today's point is that is the significant stories, and the story can be disturbed. Well, when Tulsi Gabbard is Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist spy, she can spend almost 1.3 thousand quadrillion United States dollars at the petrol rate of 1 United States dollars per liter of petrol at the moment. Okay, now here petrol cost is 1.3 thousand quadrillion United States dollars. But what about the gross domestic products of United States of America? That is almost 32 trillion United States dollars. Okay, now here this is the significant suspicious points, as we could see. Well. Here I would mentions at the moments. Okay. 1300000. Okay, divided by 32. 40,625. Okay, that means when Iranian that means when Tulsi Gabbard is the spy of Iranian revolutionary naval terrorist, she can destroy 40,625 tons gross domestic products of United States of America to invite Iranian terrorist naval submarine to attack on Texas City, the provincial state of Texas of United States of America. And that is the significant points. Well, here is the dangerous moment, not only for the ordinary innocent Americans in living in Texas, but also it is the danger for the economical national hero of United States of America. Who is the economical national hero of United States of America? That is Elon Musk. And that is the significant points, that what is how Tulsi Gabbard is dangerous for United States of America. Okay, now it is my last stream about Tulsi Gabbard for now, and I would be back with another live streams. Well, see you then. Khuda Hafiz. Love you.